Are you ready?
Yeah. We're not going to read about the Secret Santa incident.
3 years after the Secret Santa incident.
Was that in the options?
Information that a new
Previous
Santa had
ops.
taken power. The whole
Why aren't there
thing
subtitles?
but our noses had been
Was
out
that in the
for
options?
too long.
Good. I think this guy's pretty good.
Yeah.
At a snake. Pretty good snake impression.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but it's pretty.
It's enough to be parody.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about this game, it just... Even though it's kind of making fun of Metal Gear Solid, it gets the feeling right. Like,
Metal
even
Gear
just this
Solid's
opening.
Metal Gear Solid is making fun of Metal Gear
true.
Solid, so it's
That's
totally
true.
fine.
But I mean, just this opening, it's like... This is basically the same feeling of going up that elevator, you know? Except it's really long. Which is also the feeling of Metal Gear Solid.
I hope Metal Gear Solid 3 never comes out.
Why?
Because it's 3D.
Oh, yeah.
It's stupid.
Lame.
Why would you make a 3D game?
I don't know. Seems like a waste.
I hate it when people want to make a 3D game.
I mean, isn't it easier to figure out collision and stuff? That can't be true, because you just draw a box for 2D collision.
Everything is better in 2D. I think gameplay is significantly improved in 2D. There are very few things that benefit from 3D.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Looks like the stocking is busted.
What stocking?
The stocking you had me wear. You said it was made with synthetic octopus fibers that would make me nearly invisible to the human eye.
You didn't really. Snake, that was just an ordinary...
I didn't plan on this gadget anyway.
Well, I'm just happy you managed to get to the sneak point without getting yourself hurt.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
Oh, you mean
God, he's so good.
Naomi.
Yeah. And there's so many puns.
Hell,
If he was just...
Christmas, if that's all I get these days.
If they were like,
Well,
oh, we got
Snake,
David Hayter,
it's been
I'd
a
believe
while
that.
since
I'd
we've
believe it
had
too.
a truly Merry Christmas. What with the sudden
David Hayter doing a David Hayter impression.
popping up around the world.
PNCs.
Pretty naughty children. Naughty doesn't
PNCs.
even begin to describe them. They're more like hired mercenaries selling their services to the highest bidder. It used to be just a few rogue groups, but now it's become a global phenomenon. In fact, the world's seen the creation of at least a dozen PNCs in the past 3 years alone.
And the boss fights are all very Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
That's about the time I
They're almost better than Metal Gear Solid.
I'd say that this game, in its compactness, is a little bit better than Metal Gear Solid.
Any Metal Gear Solid.
Just like Metal Gear Solid is great, but they're so long and they waste a lot of time that it's just like, this is everything you
A
need.
series of checks and balances created by the three wise men. in
That's
order to maintain an
hilarious.
equal balance of naughty
Three
and
wise
nice.
men.
And without
Like, you're laughing at it because it's ridiculous, but then you're like, wait, that's Metal Gear Solid.
Right, Snake.
It's the
We
same.
dropped you off at Outer Savin Mall.
Outer Save it.
Yeah, you know, the one mall in which shoppers will always have a place.
Let me guess. I'm not just here to do some last-minute Christmas shopping.
Afraid not, Snake. I recently dug up some information on the U.S. government's encrypted security.
The parody
about an
writing,
extremist
the writing,
group
the
that
level
calls
of the parody of the
themselves
writing is
Ghosts of
brilliant.
Christmas
Yeah.
Past.
It captures the spirit of
information
the
I've
game.
uncovered
And
shows
just,
that
like,
the
you can tell that they put in lines like, Outer Savin, because it's like, it's something we've heard before. It sounds exactly.
behind it. Whoever controls Santa's hat has
It's an
full
act of
control
love,
over the
not
SOC
mockery.
system.
Yeah.
And whoever controls the SOC system has full control over the entire child population
Sexist.
of the world.
So what?
The ghosts have threatened to use the hat to create a world of PNCs.
A world of perpetual naughtiness.
That's right. The ghosts are demanding the brain of Saint Nick, but it's anyone's guess as to what they're gonna do with it. It's gotta be something big, something worth using the entire world's child population as a
I have no idea how long this game is, by the way.
something like...
Hour.
Metal Gear.
No, Snake. There's absolutely no reason to jump to conclusions. All we know is that the ghosts have arranged a meeting with the U.S. president somewhere in that mall. Your mission is to find out what's going on, and to put.
Although
a
maybe
stop
it was
to
an
the
hour
plan
if you skip
before the
everything.
meeting
Treetops
takes place.
glisten.
Gotcha.
Treetops
Centuries
For this
glisten.
mission, we'll be
Right.
referring to each other by code names.
What's wrong with my old code name?
What? Old Snake?
No, Solid Snake.
No one's called you that in years.
Yeah, but
Look, I'll let you decide for yourself. Would you rather be called Old Snake or Cold Snake?
Cold Snake. I
Cold.
guess.
Good. Remember, Snake, the ghosts have Santa's hat, which means that any children you run into during the mission are under their control. Do whatever it takes to stay out of the enemy's field of vision.
Got it.
Head to the elevator. I'll be giving
I
you
forgot how long the
advice and
opening is.
instructions via
Which is
code.
exactly my feeling of every Metal Gear Solid game.
012.25. Good luck.
It's kind of, it's very quick, kind of. The rest of the game. Or that's how I remember it.
Hold it, Snake. It's foolish to run headfirst into every situation. By holding the shift key near a wall, you can hug up against it. Doing so will allow you to get a better view of what's up ahead.
Can I hold the shift key near a kid?
No, Snake. Stranger danger.
Just my imagination. Who was there?
Turn around.
I know. I
Go.
waited too long.
Go.
You can always access me via codec by pressing the C button. If you find yourself in a difficult situation, just give me a call.
I like the sound effects of him walking. They're like you could easily make that annoying, right? But somehow it's not.
That kid ahead is guarding that landing pad pretty carefully. You should try distracting
I
him
think
by
that goes for,
knocking
like,
on a nearby
A
wall.
whole ton of
To do
sound
that,
in video
hug a
games.
wall with the shift key,
It's a lot
and then
about
press the
annoyance
control
reduction.
key to make
Yeah.
a noise. Any nearby guards will
Like,
come
you
to
can convey a lot of
investigate the source
information with
the
sound. Sound is
noise. You can
important,
use this
but
to
you don't
open
want
up
it to
a
be annoying.
sneaking path.
So I press control while hugging the wall and knock.
Well, you have to recognize that people are going to be hearing these sound effects.
The codec says A through F.
Knock, knock.
Is that
What was
music
that noise?
related?
Nerd.
Probably not,
You're supposed to say who's there.
It's just my imagination.
because there's no G.
Yeah, good point.
There's a G, right? God, I haven't played music in so long. I'm pretty sure there's a G. There's a G. It's stuck on walls. It's just like Metal Gear Solid.
Just like Metal Gear Solid.
At least you don't slide up against, stick to them.
What?
Huh? It's okay. I can't see anything.
What do you mean you can't see
I
anything?
can't see anything.
Found the intruder.
I forgot to tell you about the Jolaton radar. The
Oh, the
Jolaton radar
Jolaton
is the
radar.
thing in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It's based on the same Jollyton.
It's
radar
ridiculous
that
how much
allows
better this
shoppers
game
to
is than the
easily
first
find the
Metal Gear
exact
Solid.
locations of the presents
And
that
it's like
work
so much
with
better.
them.
It's
But
like
don't be fooled.
miles
There's a
above.
big
The other one's
difference
just
But
like...
that's like
between Jollyton
the difference
technology
between Metal Gear
and
Solid
the
and Metal Gear.
Jolaton radar you're
Yeah.
equipped with.
It's
That's
all related.
But this
Well,
is...
the subtle swapping
yeah.
of the Y in Jollyton to an I in your Jolaton radar trickles down to its functionality. Whereas the Jollyton radar could only detect Christmas presents, the Jolaton radar is capable of detecting presents of any kind.
Including
Bingo.
you.
That's right.
It's so stupid.
Those
pretty
dots
stupid.
represent an enemy's presence. Watch out and stay outside of that enemy's field of vision.
That's the blue cone, right?
Yep. Also, you might have noticed the radar was unusable on the rooftop. Sometimes there's too much interference. In those cases, the Jolaton radar will be jammed.
Anything we can do about that?
Afraid not.
So you're saying this is a Jolaton radar that you made modifications to?
Yep, a specially modified Jollyton radar. I would have called it the Autoton radar, but
You sure this isn't just my old Soliton radar? Because Mei-Ling made that.
no, not at all. Look, Snake, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
Do you think Kojima knows about this?
I don't know.
A surveillance camera?
It's a mall, Snake.
Oh, right.
Remember, these security cameras have a blind spot, so you can sneak beneath them without being seen.
Didn't need to do that. So, just ran. Ah.
Can you
Hold
sidle
up,
in this
Snake.
game?
Someone's
Yeah,
conversation
I think.
is being carried through the ventilation shafts.
Have all the preparations been made?
Yes, and the tadpoles have set up an ambush on the first floor, in case the meeting with the president goes sour.
First floor.
And where is he?
He,
Our third.
Chilly voice.
are you
Versus
afraid
sharp
he'll
voice.
flake?
I don't really trust him, but I've got no choice but to believe
Sharp.
it for now.
Without belief, you'll never be able to inherit the title of Father Christmas.
I suppose you're right.
I'll be heading up to the 20th floor. I just need a little time to
I wish there were more
off.
seasonal
Stay
games.
here
Yeah.
and wait for the president to arrive.
You hear that, Snake? The ghosts are meeting with the president on the first floor of the mall. You'll have to get down there to make sure things don't get hairy.
Maybe
I don't think you can sidle. I'm trying.
Big Game Hunter, whatever the heck we were playing.
Big game.
Bird Hunter,
Bird.
Bird Shooter,
Oh, right.
Bird Shooter. Wii
Yeah.
is decent for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Makes sense.
The turkey shoot.
Can't go that way.
Are you sure?
I mean, I could knock.
Just sneak in between the trees while that goes.
I hate when they do this in the middle of a room.
Oh, looks like the elevator's down.
I don't care about the
You'll have
elevator.
to get around the mall by foot.
He doesn't look this way. Oh,
The guy at the bottom. So
I would have gone down. He wasn't looking around.
he was looking straight at the only way I could go.
I'm pretty sure he's just looking to the right.
I can't see. Okay. Oh, there's nothing in here. I don't remember what to do in here. Uh-oh.
He's over here.
Ah! I tried to sneak around him.
It's okay. We needed at least one game over.
I don't remember what to do in the bathroom. Is there anything to do?
I don't know. This game doesn't really have the kinds of things. I don't think. What do you think that's a sound of?
A rubber band hitting a piece of paper.
Could be. See? He looks to the right.
That guy is looking to the right. And I couldn't have gone... Oh, you're right. I could have gone down through the middle.
Yeah.
I understand now what you were saying.
And it looks like you're in some kind of Halloween costume store.
Look, it's a Halloween
Maybe you can
and a
find
Christmas
something useful in
game.
that store's
Because they said
storage room.
Halloween.
They said
That's
Halloween.
located in the northeast corner of the store.
Isn't it weird that there are costume stores? Like, stores to make you look like a thing. But, like, you can still buy the original... The original thing has to be purchasable, right? It has to exist somewhere other than the costume store. Otherwise,
Yeah.
what is the costume store?
Yeah. I mean, but you can't really buy a police uniform, I don't think.
I don't know. Malls buy them,
Maybe I'm mistaken.
right? Like, if you're a mall cop, can't you just go straight up to the center?
I have to go to the right door. This
Right.
guy.
If you run up, it's fine.
It's done. Alright. Isn't that a way to walk slowly?
Lucky for you, that guard's asleep. Otherwise,
Not
he'd
in-
definitely
No.
come investigate
Not
the
in
motion.
MGS1.
You can get
So-
past metal floors without making much
Oh.
noise if you slide
Right.
along the
Okay,
walls.
so you can
beside
slide
them.
along walls. Can you try to slide along the wall?
Otacon,
I should probably
I found
try
a
that.
reindeer mask.
Snake, is there something you have to tell me?
Aren't you usually the one to tell me how new items work?
Well, it's just... I want you to know that Furdum has been around for a long time, and...
Furdum.
Yeah, you know, furries. It's a fandom that revolves around anthropomorphic animals.
Anime. It's always anime with you, isn't it? I'm a mercenary. I don't have time for any nerd hobbies. Now tell me how I can use this.
Why would you be a mercenary
Start, it's
if you don't have any...
frighteningly
Like,
realistic.
it has to pay well, right?
Yeah.
Nose?
Nope.
Darn.
Maybe you
it's
just
no
work
use
all
a
the time.
flashlight either.
What else are you gonna do?
Put this thing on. Maybe it'll give me some ideas.
Sure thing, Snake? Snake? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Well, I could have sworn you were a mounted deer head.
Mounted deer. Huh?
You'll be able to avoid being
Such a
seen
cool mask.
as long as you're hugging a wall with that thing on. Just make sure not to move, or you'll give yourself away. Also, if you bump into anyone, the jig is up.
It might be sillier than the box. I don't think it is. It's pretty silly, though.
It's not all that silly.
That sleeping guard must have woken up. Snake, you're surrounded. Use the deer head to sneak your way out of there.
I can't sidle. Oh.
Why would you
hold-
ever use a controller?
You gotta hold up and left. Oh.
What's up?
I forget what inventory is.
Z.
Thank you.
It says it on the screen.
Oh, thanks. Does he turn around? Or can I just go?
He is not turned around. You won't be able to make it out. Just go. Just go.
I'm the greatest.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? Oh, there is a radar. It's just impossible to read.
It's really small.
Well, they didn't do a yellow shading
Yeah.
on top of.
Oops!
Wow.
I moved right as he
What
moved.
was that even?
It was synchronized.
Snake!
Beautiful.
Snake!
It's like you were waiting for him. I love that ending.
Alright, where am I going? Down here? There's a door.
Just go. Just go. Keep going. Let's do it. You had all the time in the world.
I had to think about this other guy.
Yeah. He wasn't doing anything.
I went the wrong way.
What are you... Why would you do that? What are you doing?
I didn't know where I was going.
Down.
Well, now.
See the big pulsing circle?
Oh! I thought I was too far away.
What's going on? Snake?
Oh, there is a pulsing circle, isn't there?
On the radar? Yep.
Yeah, no, you're right. No.
I can't even see. It's your excuse. Just go, 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 go. Just go, just go. You had all the time in the world again. It's all you.
I gotta go down anyway.
Yeah.
Come on. That's nice.
Just go down in the middle.
I think he's gonna run right into me.
Found him.
I should have gone up!
You should have just gone down.
Snake?
Can you go that way?
Snake?
Oh, I guess you can.
Snake!
You're right. I thought I had to go down that way. You're right. I didn't even think about
It's a
it.
big room.
It is
Just go,
a big
just go,
room.
just go. Just keep going.
Now
go
I
down, go down.
now I understand why you said keep going.
Okay.
I thought I had to get in that little thin bit.
Don't take another step. That place is filled with gas.
He's using burst transmission. We can't
The floor
You
we can't trace the call.
Who are you?
He must be coming from inside the outer Saven.
But you can call me Cindy Lou Who. Or Who, for short.
Cindy. A girl.
Do I sound like a girl to you?
It's hard to trust a voice over codec. I've already been fooled once by my twin brother.
You'll need to
man.
find a way to disable the
Old
high
old
voltage
old
switch.
scars.
You're using
Yep.
burst transmission. Are you nearby?
As for the gas, you don't want to be breathing any of that stuff. It'll knock you out cold.
Is it freezing
Why is
gas?
there a room filled with gas and electrical flooring inside a mall?
To keep out intruders like you and I.
That makes sense. Who are you anyway?
He used I when
An
it
old
meant to me.
friend.
Otacon, I need you to run a trace on the frequency of my last codec conversation.
What codec conversation?
That's right. He was using burst transmission.
Burst transmission?
Sorry, I gave away.
There's no way to find the codec frequency of
away.
a conversation like that.
Everybody knows that.
Except what?
Well, have you tried looking on the back of the Blu-ray case? I know, it's a pain. But you need to find the Blu-ray case for Mary Gear Solid 2. You see the Blu-ray case labeled Mary Gear Solid 2?
No.
Huh? Oh, wait. We're on the PC. And the game is downloaded onto your hard drive. There is no Blu-ray Mary Gear Solid
See,
case.
if I would have had you go to like a movie store or like a
Yeah.
game store, and you have to find the case
Yeah.
for Mary Gear Solid 2.
Run a trace on my last Kodak comic.
I think that would have
funny.
been pretty cool.
That would actually be good because it's a mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Back out. Come on.
I've hacked the mall's central computer and activated the Muzak in the previous area. It should have woken up those sleeping guards.
Give it to someone special.
Snake, that present looks pretty well guarded. Maybe you should come back for it later.
Yeah.
Okay. I felt like I could get it, but it's telling me. Oh, that's where I am. I thought it was a different guy. Well, the radar was covering up the guy, you know?
Why are you playing from the screen? Play from the radar.
Well, I didn't know what dot I was. Oops. Didn't see that.
I didn't see it either. I think you want to loop right around behind him. I think he's going to move right back up as soon as he's done looking down that way.
I could also hug the wall.
That's not really...
Stuck on walls. Ah.
It's over here.
Okay, saw through a corner. It's fine.
Your hand was sticking out.
Nah.
Your hand... You should have been closer to the wall.
Well, I wanted to get closer to the wall. That's why I walked towards the wall.
So go towards the wall right now.
Can't. There's a guy.
So take a step forward and walk
Sweet.
towards the wall. Alright. What? What are you doing?
Oh, you're right. It turned.
What are you doing?
It turned!
Go down!
Yeah, I know now. I thought it was stationary. Could have made it.
It's fine. Do what you gotta do.
Oh.
Just get up against the wall.
He sees so much.
You can chase behind him and... Okay.
If he turns around. He did.
I mean, he'll eventually turn around, but you could have gone through the lower area. You should just go through the lower area.
Come on! I mean, I agree, but I couldn't have seen that one coming. I didn't know it could see that far.
Look out for the camera.
I'm looking. Oh, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's just icy.
It's just the one guy. I mean, there's another guy, but you know.
Yeah. Stressful. Where am I going? Oh, the circle.
I wish Metal Gear Acid was more of it. I think it's too much combat.
Yeah?
I think it would be much cooler if it were all turn-based sneaking.
How am I gonna get past this guy?
You could knock the wall far to the right and then quickly slide over to the
Yeah.
left.
Gotta wait for the camera to get out of the way.
But either way, you don't need to go across that guy, because there's another way.
Oops, I made a mistake.
You have to move.
Made a mistake.
It's over here.
Snake, what's
I didn't account for the camera's
Just
movement.
don't go that way. Just go to the left.
Snake!
I have to go right. Doors to the right.
Yeah, but you can't get to the right that way, so what's the point?
What are you talking about?
You have to go to the left to get to the right. Or you can just go down and to the right. You went the wrong way to start with, I
You
guess.
can get through these bushes? You can. Here. Perfect. Totally intentional.
Whose footsteps are those?
I can't see.
It's fine.
Can't
There's nothing
see.
just look at...
I
Instead
was.
of being annoyed that you can't see, just look at the thing that's
I was
covering the
looking
thing
at
you
it.
can't see. It's got all of... It's got
I was
everything.
looking at it. It's so. That's not easy to see.
It's got everything.
You've been in there long enough.
You're dead. What?
I found him.
Went straight for me.
Well, you should have been caught anyway, because you moved while he was looking at you.
I thought he looked down when he turned, so took that opportunity.
Just the moment he looks up into that door, go.
Been there long enough. Maybe he didn't hear me. Guess I'll have to go in there and wake him up. But what if I get cooties? Cooties ain't even real.
What are you doing?
It's no good.
I was afraid.
No, I'm like, what are you doing? How did that happen? How did you not get caught instantly from
All
that?
right. All right.
Just go get the thing. The Nikita missile launcher.
It's an H cane.
Otacon, what the hell am I supposed to do with a candy cane?
That's
C
Oh,
cane?
man.
ordinary
Looks like an H. But
Read the wrapper.
Novocaine.
That's
And-
right. That's a Nova brand candy cane. It's made with an especially strong child-quieting corn syrup. Or CQC. CQC is an anesthetic capable of putting a child to sleep. Ever notice how doctors will give a kid a lollipop after a shot?
Sure.
Those lollipops are laced with a small dose of CQC.
why wouldn't they give it to them before the
Used to
shot?
numb the pain, and to keep the kids quiet. The dosage of CQC in that Novocaine is much, much higher.
Because they need to feel the
Put a
pain.
kid to
Because they
sleep.
need to know.
That's
They
right.
need to be
Sneak up
taught.
right behind an enemy
Doctors
and
aren't
press the
just
control
for
key to
curing
knock 'em
people.
out. The anesthetic will wear off after a couple of seconds, so be sure to be out of the area before the kid wakes up.
Got it.
One last thing.
What is it?
Candy canes go in the mouth, not through the windpipe. You got that?
Are you going to equip the candy cane? I mean, the Novocaine.
Is that all I need in here?
Yeah. Now you can get the other way. What? I don't get it.
I guess it smells really bad, so it was.
Get him now!
Guess I'll have to go in there and wake him up. But what if I get...
Anyway,
Oh,
don't
I'm
head
going
up.
left now.
Head left.
I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. Okay. Gotta switch.
The deer head did nothing for you there, by the way.
I did.
Did nothing. You're not invisible when you sidle.
Yeah, but I could have stopped.
White blood. The
But
last I
when were you to stop? When they see you?
Police knots.
But when they see you, you're done.
pretty sure.
Police knots. Good joke.